All right. Well, it is the next day of the week, and we're doing more Pinball Live on the Grown Up Adjacent live stream channel. My name is Aaron, and we do Pinball Live on the daily here. Back on Jaws today, a little bit of a different strategy, but we shall see. We shall see if it all pans out. Morning pinball stretches. It's like pinball or yoga for pinball nerds. Did my light exercise before I played. The blood flowing into the parts of the brain that aren't, awake. Today, the question is, am I going to have troubles with the reel? Yesterday, reflecting back, I was having some persistent challenges at the reel shot. Just getting my browser dashboards up. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your patience. Sometimes this works, sometimes it takes a second. All right. Osavet, good morning. Welcome to the stream and viewers on the other social medias. Nice to have you both busted chops, getting the streak back up.
Aye, aye, sir. Let me get on it.
Well, I think it is a good morning, Osavet. I had a bit of a horrible afternoon yesterday. Work was a pain in the butt. And, yeah. Just I like to stream when I'm in like at least a moderately good mood. And yesterday at work, it was just like, man, I ask my daughter sometimes in the morning as we're getting ready, today are you going to be the train or the tracks? And sometimes we'll ask at dinner today. So today, were you the train or the tracks? Man, yesterday work ran me over. There was nothing positive about it. It was just relentless shittiness at work. So I don't know. Usually I use pinball to, it's a good release. It's a good like antidepressant. It snaps me out of the mood. But yesterday I was just like, I don't want to do it live. But, and yes, Osavet, to answer your question, I am going to the Texas Pinball Festival in like a couple weeks. Yes, I will be there. I'm looking forward to it. At a couple of the, couple of people asked me today, actually. That's good. Yes, so I will be at the Texas Pinball Festival with bells on. I will be there, and yeah, it should be a good one. A bigger industry show. I was at Houston. I loved Houston, but I think I'm gonna like the Texas show better. Thank you, Spectre Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Also, yeah. Life could be worse, but yeah, got pinball to play today, and so it's not that bad. Not that bad, I guess. But today's goal on the live stream. Yesterday, I kind of focused on the strategy of I'm trying to break some habits. So when I play Jaws Pinball, I tend to literally get into the excitement and the frenzy more than is necessary. And having watched some much higher skill players, You know, they slow it down. Nothing's in a rush. Yeah, some timers are ending, but it's better to gain control, hold a couple balls on the left flipper, aim some controlled shots from the trap, less on the fly is sort of the strategy I'm going to try to copy and paste today playing Jaws. Typically I play one game per day and I move, but yesterday in the morning I played Jaws and didn't stream in the afternoon, so we're getting it twice. But you know, I think viewer request, if you guys want to see a different game next, will be open for this weekend. But I'm thinking of trying one of the music pins with different music. So talking to some other friends who are content creators, the YouTube absolutely does not like copyright warnings or strikes. It's much worse than, so even though I can go in and correct it, it's quite bad to have it happen. So I may run a music pin session with some licensed music that's not from the game. So in other words, I have rights to it, but it's not the game's music. So there'll be music going. It just might not be Foo Fighters when we're playing Foo Fighters. So I don't know. I want to try a stream and see how goofy it looks, or if it just upsets people. I know sometimes, like, I've tried playing Foo Fighters or Metallica with no sound, and there's always like one or two people that come in. They're just like, "Where's the sound? This sucks." So I don't know. Anyways, let's play some Jaws. Move my screens around. My chat's doing what they're supposed to do. Thank you for the likes and follows on the Faceplace. Let's do some Jaws. There we go. All right.
Skill shot.
Okay. It's gonna appear that I'm almost, Doc, I'm starting a little bit late today. For whatever reason, last night I couldn't sleep. And so I ended up having like a long, I had a long sleep. Yes, I had a long sleep, but like sporadic. So I think I slept for like 9.5 hours, but started late. I don't know. So yeah, I'm starting a bit late. I usually like to start the stream at about 8 o'clock, but oh, come on. I thought that was an easy. Well, the first part of that.
Shout out to Space Junk.
The first part of that ball was good. What up, Space Junk? Thank you, my friend, for the raid. Shout out to Space Junk. And good morning, Ms. Biscuity.
Shark cage collected.
Shark cage collected.
A mako shark has been spotted in the marina.
Fighting for three. $10,000 for me by myself. For that you get the head, tail, the whole damn thing.
So to answer your question, in between balls, Spectre, Jaws can be a brutal game, especially if you play it on location. The outlanes can eat balls. Quite often the life save is set not friendly. The posts are set up. So on location, the left side is especially treacherous. Not as bad as some other games like Dungeons and Dragons, but I enjoy playing this game on location. You have to be more careful. Most of the time it's set up a little more steep, and sometimes I feel like it's not lit very well on location, but I don't know. It is known to be more of a bit of a brutal game, to be honest. But what that means is you just have to be noticeably more careful and don't rush it. Like with this kind of music going, you're like, but there's no timers running in some of the so just, you know, pace yourself. That's it. I can say that, but I still don't always practice that. The other thing that can be brutal is the angle of the flippers.
Wheel award.
I always light gear.
You're gonna need a big.
Beza picked up the new Jaws 50th. That's, you know, part of me wants to send this Jaws on for a new life and get the Jaws 50th, but gosh. Okay. There we go. I love it when that actually works, backhanding that
Now.
night swim ramp.
Now.
Yeah, there we go. Snagged it on the backside.
We've got a barrel on him.
All right, let's see how long that barrel takes to bring him up.
The only thing, Doc, I like is the brass wire forms.
It's been Gardner's fault.
Shit, not much meant to do for that. Flipper crotch. Oh, Lazzie'd it out. The flipper crotch got me, and then the Lazzie saved me.
It's lit. O2 tank selected.
Fast fish.
Hard in the line of balance. Start the engine. Start that shoveling again with you.
I see something permanent.
Yeah, busted chops. The twinkle, the sparkles on the playfield in the 50th look cool, but not as good as Jersey Jack has had it with some of their use of the sparkles. But
You got the beat.
oh, there it is. E for effort.
Moray eel. Fit right through my wetsuit.
Hello. Hello back. Feller, how are you?
I love the use of the characters in here. They just remind me of like someone's dad. Is it? I don't know. Tom, I don't know who called it a flipper crotch. I think it was on the Wedge Head podcast or something. I call it the flipper crotch. Because it is sort of is it a crotch? I don't know. I think it's mildly more funny, but yeah, so the part we're talking about, folks, if you're just joining my idiocy here, right here, is the part that Dungeons and Dragons seems to just eat it for me. But that little part right there where you judge it, you think it's going to hit the rubber, and then it tags that plastic or metal and goes directly into the drain at speed. But, okay, we're at ball 357. That's super great. Just want to take a second to say good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. In other news, so I'm doing the Pokemon launch party live stream as a Stern Army event at Industry Arcade on March 30th. And I am also doing the Pokemon launch party at the American Arcade on April 1st. just gonna work out the details, getting in contact with a few of the people there, but the operator of the machines is like excited. So I'm gonna figure out how to do the mobile streaming well, so I can pick little events and social, and you know, the other kind of like hack I'm going for is being able to take the mobile rig to people's houses that got the games that I couldn't get. For example, Russ, a friend in nearby, he got a Predator right away, and he's got good taste in pinball. So in situations like that, I'll just bring my mobile rig and go to their house and stream. That way the viewers on the channel get access to games that maybe are boutique or rare, all those things. So but you should see the back seat of my car right now. It's got this big massive metal rig. It's all kind of sitting janky. If I get into a car accident, it'll probably like decapitate me in the car and the people in the car in front of me. But what's up, Capt BZ? Nice to have you, Noah, in the chat. Andy as well. So reading the chat as it flows. All right, let's do this. Gosh.
Feeding frenzy.
I was aiming for the shark towers. Oh, come on, Eric. So close.
Let Hooper take a turn. Hooper drives the boat, Chief.
So Noah, Capt BZ, my friend, do you think they're going to be able to set up? Do you think they're going to be able to set up Pokemon to be a tournament contender?
What? Get behind him.
Is that the Jurassic Park? Oh, come on, 2 bricks.
Fish finder. Watch it.
Run in, comes out of the cave.
Oof. There we go. Shiznit.
Don't pull the wrong one. You screw around with these tanks and they're gonna blow up.
Yeah, that's real fine, expensive gear you brought out here, Mr. Hooper.
What's up, Meta Nightman as well? Welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna share a bit of a perspective. So
Hit the water.
with Pokemon,
I can't imagine why.
I think I probably played 20 or 30 games of Pokemon at that Stern Media Day. I think that narrative that's going around about it being approachable and easy is correct. It is correct, but make no mistake, it's still pinball. There still is a lot of ways to drain. And I think some of those little, like, when you turn off those quality of life settings, like the ball savers and stuff, it's still hard pinball. Like, I had some short balls on it and I had some short games on it. And the players that were there, like, you know, Steve Bowden, Ian Jacoby, Retro Ralph, Vic VP, these guys are really good players. Michael Focus, they're really good players and they played their asses off. And I think them making it look easy doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be an easy game. It'll all come down to how they integrate the rules and the ball saves and, you know, the timers. But I can't wait till we start to see it live and get regular players playing in a tournament setting. So yeah, I'm excited for the next like month or so in pinball. I really am. I think it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to be, you know. Oh, okay. Tom says, so Arcade Legacy streamed it last night. So they'll probably stream it on their Thursday session too. That's good to know. Thank you, Tom. I'll check it out. Yeah, like, so the machine we played on that media day, like it was probably set up like butter. And, but it felt to me like, you know, the thing I've repeated on the stream, the ramps felt like you could hit them in a repeated way. They were not a hair wider. They were more like games we played in the 2000s or the 90s. They just felt like you could hit them square. Maybe everything was tight down at the flippers. Maybe they were just perfectly aligned. And we were in a super bright room. So don't forget, most of the time when you guys go and play in like an arcade or a pinball tournament, you don't have my studio lighting like, or my ISO. Like my ISO right now is at 1,000. So this is, you know, this is more like what it looks like when you walk up to a game in the arcade, probably. Sorry, that was shutter speed, whatever. Put it back in. Whatever. Anyways. Yes, Doc, this is true. A lot of people don't know, but I'm known to have short balls. So also, you know, you got I'm determined to get back in to the tournament pinball scene to up my skill. You know, I like the social aspect too, but when I was live streaming at Industry Arcade, I felt that I was stressing about the stream, and then when I walked up to the games, I was just dialed in. You know, I had an okay. I played my best at that night, but the stream stressed me out so much that the game was like, oh, I'm like, all right, I got this. I'm focused. Usually though, when I get up to a machine in a tournament, I'm like, that's my breathing technique. My breathing technique is terror. It's terrified. I don't know why, but anyways.
Aye, Captain.
Turn the game back up. There we go. They'll let the cutscenes play today for everyone's entertainment purposes. Quickly check my dashboards.
Welcome to Amity.
So Document Engineer asked a good question too. So Stern Army is all focused on operators of locations. So basically, if you own an arcade location and it has something like a certain number of games, it's a public location, it's on Google, there's some criteria to become a Stern Army location. For me, I just approached the Stern Army representatives and said, hey, do you want me to be streaming your Stern Army events and be, you know, wear your t-shirt and stuff? So anyways, I'm associated with the locations I go to. And the benefits are they send prizes that get given out to the players. So there's translates, like I have a stack of translates to give out at events as either prizes, door prizes, you know, I got some keychains and a t-shirt, and then those can be either raffled off or whatever. So it's more about highlighting the locations, building them up. Yeah, so I don't. So I email all the manufacturers. That's one of the things that I do, and I haven't got a response from JJP. So.
Y'all know me. Go higher.
Spin Gardner's vote.
Gonna stay alive and Andy up.
Shart. Wanted it to have enough gusto to go up there.
Let's see what balance.
Oh, I love, don't get me wrong, I love JJP, but as far as, you know, them replying to an email, I have not experienced that luxury.
A mako shark has been spotted in the pond.
That's actually really loud in my ears. That felt like I meant to do it. I like all the modes, Cap BZ, you know that.
Shoot it.
Ow. Ow.
Kill it! Now!
Oh, okay. Shiznit.
Give me your hands.
Yeah, me too. I think I started it by accident, though. To be honest, no, I was trying to hit the reel. Slip. There we go.
Skill shot. Feeding frenzy.
Now, why don't you take a long, close look at this sign? Those proportions are correct.
Love to prove that, wouldn't you?
Okay. You know, it's funny. So the girl saying shark like that, so she reminds me of my mom, like in the 70s. So the couple memorable photos I have of my mom, of course, when she was much younger, was like they were on a beach vacation. So when I see that girl say shark, it reminds me of a photo of my mom on the beach in the 70s. Anyways, every time. I don't know why. Maybe it's the lighting, the look.
A bigger bonus. Wheel award.
Busted job. Oh, come on. That'll work.
Fire the harpoon.
I'd say I'm hitting about 25% of the shots I'm aiming for today.
Want to see something coming up?
There, over there.
That was a bit of luck.
All right, let's see how long that barrel takes to bring
I was gonna say send pics, but you don't break someone's mom. That's not a friend's mom.
Dark collected.
Come on.
Stop that chumming again with you. Hard in that line, it'll foul us.
No one knows what you're saying, Quint.
Quinn, stop wasting time. Hurry up.
I feel like you're saying harden that line to your phallus.
5, 4.
I don't think you're saying it.
Use this.
Extra bully! Alright, let's do this. And in here, I'm gonna get the extra ball too. That's my goal. Life goals. The things I'll do for extra balls. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Oh, I got the dude. Did anything bad happen if you hit the dude? I don't think anything bad happened. Extra bally number 2. I'm stacking them extra balls.
3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Trying to backhand that stupid reel shot. There we go. Somewhat of slick. Got it. Yeah, I think so, Silver Eye. You're right. It's like I Can't hit the wave ramp to save my life today. Should have gained a bit better control over that ball. That's the one thing that when you...
Airwolf 728 is our newest follower. Welcome to the grown-up
when the
adjacent
playfield...
community. Airwolf 728.
What's up? Thanks, Airwolf, for the follow. When the playfield's set a little bit too flat, in my opinion, it makes it harder to gain ball control. There's less gravity helping. Shiznit.
Shut off that engine.
I like that busted shot.
Shoot again.
So I'll tell you, today I'm enjoying playing Jaws. A couple things I'm trying to focus on are slowing down the pace of the multi-ball, trying to retain a ball or two down here, listening to the advice of some of the viewers, you know, juggling the ball, controlling it better during multi-ball. I believe that was Tom that recommended that tip that I could improve on. Also, taking the time to aim more shots in Jaws. Just things I'm trying to work on today. I'm having a heck of a time with the real shot, as always. It's not really airballing that much today, but it seems like it's just not making it around and spinning it enough. The wave ramp is being, you know, the wave ramp. So the ball, the second shot here isn't wanting to get all the way up there every time, but more often than not it is. But yeah, I have a couple extra. I think I might even have another extra ball saved up. I was just gonna say, one indicator of how well I'm playing is how many beaches I've closed. And if you look around, I haven't closed many today. So, and some of them are close. Look, a lot of them are close to being closed. So I'm gonna try to close a few.
We're gonna need a bigger bonus.
Let's try to close that one. Wave ramp.
Slow it.
There we go. Oh shit, I need to not hit the ball there. Drop.
Tracker collected.
Brown ale comes out of the cave.
That was interesting. Ah, I saw that coming. Oh, Sabet, this is one of my least skilled games, and that's why yesterday I had so much fun playing it. I don't know how I got in the right headspace, but thank you for spotting the couple things I do right. For me, retaining better control is something. I'm a pinball player that I deeply, especially like when you guys walk up to an arcade environment, you can't always hear the game. So for me, Like I've got the game audio directly fed into the mixer so you guys can hear it, but it's also directly in my ears. So I find that in games like Jaws and games like Godzilla and games like Jurassic Park, the music changes my gameplay like quite a bit. So like when I was playing Jaws on a pro model, I was like just watching the game and just watching the LCD. The sound was barely there. And so it definitely changes how I play, having that dun that going in my head. So I have found sometimes when I turn down the volume, I actually play better because it's not getting me all amped up. But two more beaches are pretty close to gold. I thought that would have closed that beach. It did.
Perfect.
Shit, it. Oh, okay. Got one more beach to close. Sweet. Hit the real shot every time you don't want to hit the real shot.
Watch it.
I gotta be a little more careful. Getting a little too handsy.
Feeding frenzy.
Oh! I love it when things do what they're supposed to do.
Barrels on him. Let's collect that bounty.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Switching on fish finder.
Running wonder. Daddy can't with 3 barrels on him, not with 3, he can't.
Right. It does, right?
Shark gauge collected.
I thought I closed that beach, but... And I've got an extra ball. Okay. Sweet. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Why do I say that? Didn't the guy that says that get canceled off Duck Dynasty or... Well, anyways.
A mako shark has been spotted in the pond.
That's right. Have to light the beach first.
Spot is lit. Okay. Get the jackpot.
Actually make a ramp. There's too many balls in the way. That's not what I wanted to do. I'd like to trap some on the left flipper. That's good.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Perfect.
Spot.
How do I unlock my ball up there? Do I... Okay.
Jackpot is lit.
I ah, shiznit. I just have to get into the left flipper and send it over there. To the left, right. I missed it. Dang it. Oh well. First frustrating airball of the day. There we go.
Binoculars collected. We're gonna need a bigger bonus.
There we go. I love it when stuff feels like it's doing what it's supposed to do. I don't always experience that. I don't always follow what I'm supposed to do. Anyways.
Air patrol to base.
Chum bucket or tower brings up the fin.
Sailing party. Disabled and adrift. About 3/4 of a mile west of Cable Junction. Wind and tide carrying them about due east.
Fin up all right, we're good so far. We just have to do it 5 times.
Is everybody all right? Is anybody hurt?
3 times. Oh, that sucks. It hit the back of the fin and didn't trigger the switch.
Hold on to something.
Ah. Okay, we got it 4 times. There we go, 5 times. We got the shark. What's up, Mohammed on YouTube? All the hype. There we go. No. Okay. 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 Sweet. sweet, that dopamine injection sound of the Stern Insider Connected.
Get through this piano way. Don't you tell me my business again.
What's up, Rensler? Today is so much better day than yesterday, I'll tell you. The chat's flowing. It feels like I'm hitting the shots I'm aiming at in this game. I don't know.
I don't know, Chief. I don't know. He's very smart.
Gave that one away. Gave that one away.
Shoot again.
It does bust a shot. Compared to the average chat, this one has
Bad hat, Harry.
more than double the amount of mum nudes. I'm like, shit, is my browser history open? Gets a little dicey when that happens. You expect it to go down the... I did not mean to do that.
Got that chumman again with you. Over! Reverse that! Chief, get the scoop out of the bucket.
I swear he said Diddy just then. Made a shot off the mini flipper. Jaws has the ball in his mouth again. Woo! I never catch the shark. I'm never focused enough. That's my extreme white dude dancing techniques. The slings in this game are like the equivalent of a hair trigger. The ball even brushes up against them. Oof!
Cage good in the water. You go
That
in
was
the water.
mean.
Sharks in the water.
Mr. Grinch type mean.
Our shark.
Oh, we're just edging on a billion too. We do high score number 1. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you, Tom. And I didn't have to cash in on... So here's another difference. So sometimes I'll get... My scores will be up near a billion, but it'll be like all because of like replay award extra balls and stuff. I don't think I really noticed a replay award triggered extra ball. But anyways, as I get better, I make the games a little harder. But Sweet. So every once in a while, I'll like talk to a few local pinball players, and I'll be like, "Hey, you want to come over and play some pinball on live stream?" And a lot of them want to, but I'm sort of worried they're gonna come over and like blow all my high scores. Osavet, so depending on the game, I have them on medium or easy. I don't put any of my games on hard. I'm not good enough. But those, one thing I find too, here, I'm just gonna turn it down a bit. One thing I find with those setting presets in games, what I feel they do is just, they don't make the game actually harder. They make it less fun. So for example, in King Kong, so if you set it to hard or extra hard, all it makes you do is like grind more. It makes you like have way less fun playing the game. So an example being, in order to even light certain modes, you have to like knock down the drop targets like 3 times or 4 times. It's like, so I'm gonna sit here and grind this like high risk feature in a game just to light something else. So I usually keep them on medium or easy. And it just, for me, all those presets do, you can find like tables of what the presets do. In a lot of games, if you look at that table of presets, it just makes the game less fun. It's like, okay, in order to do this fun moment in the game, you have to grind at this not fun moment in the game. And I mean, even I was playing on a game the other day, I'm like, so I have to like hit that target 3 times to light the mode. And I was like, that's bullshit. So, I mean, there's environments obviously where that is important, like maybe in a tournament setting, or if you're an arcade operator. But the truth is, if you want to enjoy playing your pinball machines at home, for a regular dude or homeowner or person or whatever, I'd recommend keeping your settings at easy unless you're a highly skilled player. Then you turn them up if you want to sit and grind, but you'll never get to the later modes. Like if you have to hit ramps 2 or 3 times, where on easy or extra easy, you just have to hit them once. Like, all right, fill your boots. You can go and grind that unfun, shitty mode in order to light that other shitty mode that you're going to have to grind at. So for me, I'm a fan of medium to easy presets. And then like reasonable ball save timers. There's other things you can change as well in the menu if you have like extremely novice players. So there's times where if I have friends coming over, sometimes I'll set minimum game time, because if you set minimum game time, it gives you all sorts of ball savers in some games, not all games. But I am a proponent of fun pinball. I think you should be able to play a 10-minute game on average and be able to get further through some of the exciting video and sounds. But make no mistake, the other obvious place where you need pinball to be harder is in a tournament, because the games will last way too long. One game in this last tournament we set up at Industry, it was like mild. It had one setting that was like, I don't know what it was. Some sort of ball save or something was left on. And people were having these like 30-minute games. And in a tournament, that you can't have that. You need the games to be mean, dangerous, and you need to know how to play a mean and dangerous game in a tournament. So anyways, that was a fun game. That was an hour-long game too, by the way. Maybe 45 minutes. I played one game or two Yeah, it was about a 40-minute game we just played. Just doing some Cinderella maintenance. What's up, a Pizza Jake? Welcome to the stream as well.
Yippee!
I just had a great game. I enjoyed it. Great, but I mean, I didn't feel like I was fighting the game. I felt like I was experiencing the game, and so Osavet also talking about the preset settings. So sometimes when games come out and their code is early or like, you know,
Welcome to Amity.
not finished at all. I'm looking at a game to my right, but I had to have that game set at extra easy because it was an extreme side drainer. I didn't have my outlane posts in easy mode, and the code was such that anything in the drain didn't ball save properly. So I had it set like at extra easy, all the ball saves turned on just to make it playable. I won't name that game. Avanti, it's one of those. But then as code progressed and they got feedback from the community, they're like, okay, when you're in between modes and scenes, it shouldn't be treacherous that you drain and the game's over. So I won't say what game it is, but you know. There we go. Okay.
Skill shot.
And again, something that I should also say. Also, oh, happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday. I like all pinball. I don't hate any pinball games. And I try to not be, I'm not one of the, pinball people that's like critical, unless it's something like, okay, here's the case in point. Like, I'm a huge fan of, I really enjoy my Star Wars Fall of the Empire, and there's lots to be critical about on that. I just think we're at a good time where we keep getting new pinball released, and I think this is going to be a good year in pinball.
Know how I earn a living?
Gain some control.
I'll catch this bird for you. Find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10.
Straight down.
Come on, Chief. This isn't no Boy Scout picnic.
So I was playing a little fast and loose there. When I started the stream today, I told myself I was going to play as though, I told myself this, I didn't tell you guys it, but playing as though I'm in a tournament, I got one ball, I can't suck, and I haven't been playing like that, so.
$10,000 for me by myself. For that you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
I feel like I've hit the boat a couple times and it hasn't
Say, I hope you're not
shot
going
the
out
ball
with
out.
those nuts, are you?
Man, what happened to that last game?
Fish finder.
I don't think I've got that combo before.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, he said the thing!
Shoot it. Now. Now. Kill it! Now! Spin Gordon.
Oh, where's that going? Alright. I'm kind of glad to drain out, start fresh.
Point light station to Orca. This is Amity Point light station to Orca. Come in, Orca.
Orca, come in.
I used to hate the water.
I can't imagine why.
Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish lady. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. So never more shall we see you again.
So, Tom, one thing I'm the commentary booth was a first for me at that industry arcade. And the week leading up to it, I took so many notes on every game. I studied the games. And then, like, when I was sitting at the commentary booth with people that knew the games really well, like, I was like kind of nervous to bring out my notes. I'd be like, yeah, but you know, we got to remember to hit the shark target. And like, but I had it all like planned out. I'm like, okay, if I'm here by myself, I got to at least know all of these games to talk about a little bit. But the ones I felt most comfortable with were the ones I actually knew. And as time goes by, that should get better. But luckily, there was people that were happy to hop on the booth. So yeah, no, I'm proud we pulled it off. The stream didn't go dead. There wasn't too many technical issues. I learned about the shutter speed required for the DMDs. That was one thing. How to present different scenes in OBS Streamlabs for the standings. Also, I wanted to get set up so that in between rounds, I could go and do like a quick interview and actually use the rig as an interview place and just stand in front of it, like push a button on a scene and then go and do a quick interview in front of the rig. But it was just so tight in there and it was so busy, and they just started the next rounds. They're like, rounds are up, and it was going. So I know that's normally how it goes. Like, it's supposed to be fast paced. You want to keep it rolling. But I just didn't get that opportunity to come over and be like, all right, hey, Chantel, what was your secret there? Like, you know, or stuff like that. But yeah, it was one of those things too that, yeah, training rig movers. Yes. So that was another thing. So my co-tournament director, I was definitely the junior of tournament directors, but Adrian would move the rig, but it would be out of position, or he like accidentally left the microphone on the last game. I use a magnet on the speaker. Anyways, so then people are playing, but the stream is off, and like I come over, I'm like, excuse me, do you mind if I move the rig? They look at me like I'm a complete stranger, and so anyways, but yeah, I think next time I'll probably cover that in the opening meeting. Like, okay, in between games, we're going to move to a game, and Eden, another my friend Eden Stam, he messaged me the next day. He wasn't able to make it to that tournament, but he called me. He's like, you got to phone me. I got a couple ideas. And we talked for an hour about little feedbacks to make the next stream better on location. So
This means
so I'm looking forward to it. I got it. What I need to do is streamline the setup, streamline the teardown, and also I'm going to create like a little instruction card for those in the booth, so they know how to, flip scenes on the stream deck. They know how to adjust volumes. I kept coming back and like all the volumes are changed because they're adjusting little things like the sound for the game instead of the sound in the headphones. So anyways, I had a blast. I'm going to do more of it. I want to just hype the local scene and, be a part of it.
okay, so we drink to our legs.
And then the next kind of chapter would be, okay, how far do I want to drive this little road show? Can I go down and do it in the US easily? Stuff like that. So anyways, I had fun. I want to do it again. And in fact, I will be doing it again soon. Anyways.
You all know me. Know how I earn a living.
It's going to go ahead and hit these two unlit shots.
I'll catch this bird for you. It ain't gonna be fighting for 3, but I'll catch him and kill it for 10.
$10,000 for me by myself. That you get the head, tail, whole damn thing.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Perfect.
There we go.
Now. Kill it! Now!
Ooh, that was close.
Fire the harpoon!
Shoot.
Let's collect that bounty. Fire the harpoon!
There we go.
Put the gun on him.
I should have thrown a bit of weight into that.
Martin, you gonna shut down the beaches on your own authority?
Those bullies and the bully politicians.
All right, let's see how long that battle takes to bring him up.
Let's go. I always go for the far right shot first before all the balls get in the way. Oh, and I brick it. Rattle it.
Jackpot is lit.
115 viewers. Shout out to Brass League.
What's up, Brass League? Welcome, Raiders in.
The Shadows of Water is our newest follower. Welcome
What's
to the
up? Thank you for the
grown-up
follow,
adjacent
my
community.
friend.
The Shadows of Water.
Come on, I'm trying to hit the wave ramp, but the game has other things in mind.
Spot is lit.
There it is.
All right.
Hard in that line of the foulers.
Start the engine.
Idra, what's up? Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Ready? Got that gun on the here.
Let Hooper take a turn.
Hooper drives the boat, Chief.
Feeding frenzy.
Yeah, it's like the ball will not stay on the flippers. No time to think.
Let's see some permanent. Boom, boom, boom.
What's up, Scoot69 as well?
Bouncing.
Awesome. It's breathing in between balls.
A Mako shark has been spotted.
Any chance the
in
flippers
West
can
Beach.
cool down a little bit is, you know, helpful.
Got that beat.
All right, let's light some gear.
Some more eel. I'd like some more wetsuit.
Fish finder active.
Oh no, I could have probably hit the life ring too. Dang. That's right. Mr. J. Crane.
It's really a miracle of evolution. All this machine
so
does is swim.
The KFC chum bucket
little
is
sharks,
courtesy
and that's
of
all.
channel regular Johnny Button. And it was made by Don Garrison from Don's Pinball Podcast. Anyways, it ended up in my mailbox and I'm stoked. So also these flipper cover thingies. You see them? The flipper stickers. They're pretty rad too. There we go.
Shark cage collected.
Shark cage collected. That's right, John.
Shark dart collected.
There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Sloppy jalopy.
Please, I want to get a picture of the guy with the fish. Come on, guys, come on.
It proves one thing, Mr. Hooper. Proves that you wealthy college
So, Gidra,
don't have the education enough to admit when you're wrong.
in that tournament I was in the other day, there was around 40 players, and I was right in the middle, like 17th or something. I'm pretty sure. And I had fun. We're gonna have fun.
Tracker selected.
Shoot. There we go. All right, cast it in.
Nothing but a shark. He's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, a doll's eyes.
So we retro rewired. Yeah, I checked in yesterday. My Beetlejuice is on the line. And so I don't know what that means, how many, probably a couple weeks away. I hope it gets here soon. I got a place lined up for it.
I used to hate the water.
I can't imagine why.
Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish lady. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. So never more shall we see you again.
I'm just going to quickly refill my coffee. I'll be right back.
Flip the switch, the lights come alive. Steel ball rolling in a neon dive. Chasing dreams on the arcade floor. This ain't just a game, it's so much more. Grown up and chasing, but we're all in. Tilt the world with a cheeky grin. Positive vibes, let's take the lead. Pinball life is all we need. Tour the spots where the legends play. Arcade halls where time melts away. Chimes and buzzers echo the sound of a tribe of joy we finally found. Grown up adjacent, but we're all in. Tilt the world with a cheeky grin. Positive vibes, let's take the lead. Pinball life is all we need.
Myself fresh, kind of, somewhat cool.
High scores rise and the good vibes grow. We're just here to have a blast, living moments that'll always last. Grown up adjacent, but we're all in. Tilt the world with a cheeky grin. Positive vibes, let's take the lead. Pinball.
Just catching up in the chat. So, John, have you played Pokemon yet at your local? The one thing that I kind of think was, I think it was good that, I think it was good that I believe that Stern was listening to the community about, you know, they used to give the pros to the operators first. And I think they're going back to those roots. And
7 subscribed to the channel for 4 months.
Awesome. Kennebec, welcome in and back. That's a good question, Kennebec. It should not be showing you any ads if you're a subscriber. I think it was good. I'll double check in just a second, but no, you should not get any ads as a subscriber. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So I think it was good that Stern is getting those games to the operators first so they can get, there we go, about Saturn. They can get that early feedback on what's wrong with the games. And that way, like little tweaks, like remember Dungeons and Dragons had problems with both of its vertical up kickers. Well, if those went to the operators first, it would have got right back to Stern, like, hey, both vertical up kickers are damaging the playfield. And then those fixes could have been sent out. You know, 1 month matters a lot after a game comes out, because JJP did this with Harry Potter. There was those display versions everywhere. The operators got them first, so they harvested feedback. So you didn't hear a lot about the bricking or the flying balls because they made those tweaks before the homeowners, some of them, got the games. Jeffrey asked, what power do I have to the right flipper? I believe I'm at the stock setting right now. I have tried juicing up my flippers a little bit, but I find it heavily contributes to flipper fade. So
you're rushing into something serious here.
So Beza asked, my pitch is approximately 6.5 degrees on this game. Most of my games I have set between 6.5 and 6.8. Typically I will use what the manufacturer suggests. And then also I will look at what pin sides suggest for playability. Some games will eat way more balls at the side if they're set too flat, and they'll feel really floaty versus other games. But yeah, so John makes a great point, says that the manufacturers should consider upgrading their flipper tech to work with the length of gameplay time that people are experiencing. Yeah, and so when I was observing the finals were on King Kong in the tournament the other day in Industry, and I could notice the flippers were starting to fade, especially on the upper right, which is a full-size flipper shooting at the biplane ramp. It was noticeable to me from the broadcast booth that there was flipper fade going on. Maybe that is something they need to consider, a slightly more robust technology. I mean, I think they listen to the community. Maybe they will on that type of advice. Yeah, so Beza is also mentioning something else. When these playfields are not flat, they're just not flat. none of them are flat. So based on, I think playfield warping is much more common than anyone wants to admit or acknowledge. So my environment here, it's like super dry, no humidity, but a lot of people will keep their games in their garage with no heat. So then you've got a humidity spike, the wood hydrates, and then it dries out. And then when it does that process, the weight of the materials and the mix is gonna sag. This is why when there's some of these games that have been, I know there's some distributors that have warehouses full of games from like 8 years ago. That's not something I'm going to be buying, because I operate warehouses and the humidity level and temperature, it should be more stable. A lot of things can happen when stuff gets dry, wet, dry, wet, dry, wet. Anyways. Just catching up in the chat. All right, start with a skill shot. No electronics or rubber too. I mean, I'm from the wet coast, Pacific Northwest, just across the border near Vancouver. And humidity is a thing here, more than heat. So you can have a warehouse that is damp year round if it's not well controlled.
It's just swimming with bow-legged women.
So document engineer, or there's other places too, like Florida, where it can be damp and hot, or you know. For me, I think it's the best when the games can get made and get into a controlled environment like your house or your arcade, and as little time as passes in that warehouse. All right, level 2.
Skill shot.
Make up for blowing ball 1.
I'll catch this bird for you. It ain't gonna be easy.
Tracker collected. Bounty hunt.
So in life, humidity is a setting that I feel like only about a quarter of people even are aware of. Like the humidity in your house, like in my house, it gets so dry in the winter that the crown molding comes apart from the ceiling.
In West Beach.
Like it gets a gap, and then in the summer it's better. So make no mistake, your plywood playfields are going to experience that as well.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Shoot it. Now. Now.
Kill it! Now!
Oh, what a...
Shark dart collected.
Like Gary. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Hit the back of the fin.
5, 4, 3.
All right, let's see how long that barrel takes to bring him up. Look at that barrel! I'm coming around again!
Use this. 2. Hands up. We're gonna need a bigger bonus. Lit.
Fast fish.
I can't hit the wave ramp all day, then I get 2 balls up there in a row.
Jackpot.
I've got things on board that'll kill just when a goose hit might come out.
That was a little dangerous.
Ready? Now that camera get me in.
I see some permanent. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I mean, so do you run them in the winter too, John?
Let Hooper take a turn.
Hooper drives the boat, Chief.
Okay. Feeding frenzy.
Oh, yes. How did that not throw the tilt?
Well, what do we have here?
Get them beat.
Shiznit.
Some moray eel. Fit right through my wetsuit.
Aiming fish, eh? Marlin, stingray, been through this piano wire. Don't you tell me my business again.
He's mad. He's always mad. Quint, telling him his business.
Get the scoop out of the bucket! Whip the reel! Keep it steady now! I got something very big!
Oh, Chief, I don't know. He's very smart, very dumb. Just get on to the
Celebration multi-bully. The first two balls were like not great. Didn't hit any of the ramps. I've used, you know what, Tom? I like to be completely honest. I forgot about it. I've used it once. So flipper lock is when the action button flashes green and it adds a longer trap up there.
Not too good, is it, Chief?
I know, I only used it once though, and I'd be completely honest, I forgot about it.
Astro Pinball is our newest follower. Welcome to the grown-up adjacent community. Astro Pinball.
What's up, Astro Pinball? Welcome to the things. Having a lot of fun playing Jaws today.
I used to hate the water. I can't imagine why. Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish lady. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.
Well, John, you know, I do like free balling. Free balling. Okay. Let's do some more. I'm officially late for work, so, you know, might as well lean into it.
I'll catch this bird for you. It ain't gonna be easy.
Just like I thought. Why? I came up with the Gulf Stream from southern waters.
I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, that's right. That is right. I should be talking about you. Well, I mean, what I'll do is I will have fish and chips on Friday. Does that suffice? Maybe I can play Jaws on Friday too. So,
Fighting for three. $10,000 for me by myself.
so after taking a very brief break, the flippers feel like they're brand new. So,
Feeding frenzy.
they're like snappy. After 2 or 3 minutes only. Ah!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm gonna practice with the flipper lock more, for sure.
Mr. Vaughn, what we are dealing with here is a perfect engine, an eating machine.
Man, this game seems like it's going quick.
Shoot it.
Yeah, so Mr. J. Crane, I do... Especially when I play on stream, I noticed my flippers heat up because there's almost like no break in between games typically. But I just also can't justify the, you know, $300 a game flipper fans. I gotta find something else that works.
Jackpot is lit.
Come on.
So there, I use the flipper lock, and again, I don't use it a lot, but oh, that was cool. Yeah, I honestly, Tom, I don't even know how to use that. I didn't realize it would release it. Blew an opportunity in the upper playfield. Where's the jackpot? I missed.
Hard in that line, it'll foul us. Start the engine. Back home, we got a taxidermy man. He gonna have a heart attack when he see what I brought him.
I used to hate the water.
I can't imagine why.
Farewell and adieu to you, fair Spanish lady.
Well, looking at the clock, I think I'm going to need to wind down. As recommended yesterday, I 3D printed this little shim to adjust my flippers. This game, I feel like my right flipper is just sagging a little bit. If you see the little mark compared to the left is more perfect. It's just enough to make ball control more frustrating. So I don't know. The question is, will I adjust the flipper bats to be a little bit easier? No, I'm going to just make them consistent. And after one of the really recent, one of my favorite like podcast interviews when George Gomez was on the round table on the JBS show. And he talked about that the designer's intent with the flipper, that's why I don't want to change that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to take and make it easier. But on games like this, Jurassic Park, oh man, you can't keep the ball on the flipper hardly at all. It has slightly longer in lanes. But yeah, so this afternoon, I will probably move to a different game. And also, if I'm ever off of my normal schedule, I'll let you guys know in the Discord and sometimes Facebook if I have to fully cancel. Yesterday after work, I was just like, I'm not doing this. I'm in a bad mood. I don't like to live stream when I'm in a bad mood, I'll be honest. Because you guys can read it. I've had messages after the stream like, hey man, you okay? But awesome. I appreciate that, Mr. J. Crane. Yeah, I like to do this. Go through my kind of pinball experience and journey with, you guys in the chat, you people. But yeah, I have to go to work. At work today, I'm going to do a bit of work and planning some social media stuff. But what's up, Slinger? My goodness, you came right at the end. We're edging on the end. I know when Brass League raids over to my channel that I'm late for work because usually I raid over to Brass League. But you know what? Well, let's head over. Let's take a look at K-Flip. K-Flip is unboxing a Star Wars. Why not? Got one viewer right now, so let's get in there, say hello to these guys. But yeah, I just wanted to say to the viewers and subscribers, followers, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. The support keeps the channel rolling. Yeah, always I like to end the stream on a sincere thank you for everything you guys do, and keeps me wanting to do more of this too. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing more of this later today. And yeah, what else? Do the follows on the social media. But thank you guys. I'm going to sign off for now because I am hella late. But yeah, thanks for the hangout.